Lemons, maybe, possibly.
But yeah, no, the 24 Hours of Lemons, that's something I think it'd be fun to do sometime.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my bucket list.
There you go.
Thing is, I would need to find a couple of buddies to join me on it, and I'm sure you'd probably jump on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I already know I got a friend, Dave Rush, so, who I do trucking with Dave with.
Okay.
I just started, I don't know if you noticed those episodes.
No, I haven't seen them yet.
Alright, yeah, no, I just started a American Trucking Sim video series using the multiplayer function.
Oh, nice.
And it's called Trucking with Dave. But it's, you know, I've got a truck and he's got a truck, and then we'll just go from point to point. Sometimes we'll run the exact, you know, the same cities, different cargoes. Sometimes we'll run very similar. So, it's fun.
Yeah,
but he'd
like
probably jump in on it too.
Cool.
Yeah. That would be awesome. I don't know what kind of platform we would want to use, but
yeah.
Like if I was gonna do it, I wouldn't even really care about winning. I would totally do it for the aesthetic, because I don't know if you know anything about it other than what I've told you, but
Not really. Yeah.
Half the strangeness of the event is having really aesthetically strange cars,
Interesting.
because they're, you know, $500 cars.
Yeah.
So some people will put things on them or paint them up interestingly. Like, I think there was like a GMC Sonoma, like Pizza Hut delivery, like rocket car thing.
That's awesome.
And there's like a Ford, basically a Ford Land yacht. That was painted up all gray, and it was titled like the Enterprise aircraft carrier. It's a big old boat.
That's great.
It'd be fun. I think if I was ever to do it, I would either want to, you know, check the Craigslists or, you know, the wrecker's yard.
Yeah.
Like for things that, you know, run mostly. And then just, you know, pick it up that way rather than try to plan it.
Yeah.
And then just go from there. Because the thing is, like, it's got to be, you know, $500.
Yep.
For, you know, not counting safety equipment. So that doesn't count, you know, roll cage, tires, brakes. So it's like, you know, some of the stuff you don't have to include in the $500
That's nice.
budget stuff, which is nice because they're, you know, they're at least reasonable about that. But when it comes to the actual drivetrain and the frame itself, yeah, you're looking at 500 tops. Now, there is one caveat: you can sell stuff off the car to offset. So if you buy the car, you know, if you buy the car, let's say for 500, and you sell $300 worth of stuff, then you can put $300 worth of stuff into it.
That's actually
and still be
cool.
at your 500, you know, limit.
Nice.
And then every $10 over the limit, you get like a deduction of, I think, like a lap, or like so basically it puts you a lap behind from the start.
Okay.
For every $10 over. So I don't know. I think it'd be fun. You know, I don't even care if it's maybe even if it's a little over. I would just do it for the sheer thrills.
Right.
Of just, you know, jumping in and running a junk car, but it'd be one that would at least have a lot of character.
Yeah.
Like if I was gonna do it, I would want to find a car with character and then add more character and then go run it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Dave and I were talking. If we were gonna do an entry, we would build it on the S10 frame.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Because the S10 platform, 4.3s are one of the easiest GM engines to go find parts for.
Yeah.
Since it's based on the 350. But also the 4.3 was the base model engine from 85 to 2012 in most trucks that they produced.
Yeah.
You know, their 6-cylinder option. And they're relatively easy vehicles to work on because you can go to a junkyard and pick up all the parts you need for about $12. Plus, I've had experience wrenching on one.
Mm.
Okay, so how's the glass lineup work here? Because I guess I can do that instead of just being an annoying
Which lineup?
flying around. Just up front here.
Okay, there you are.
Actually, I could just do the plate glass for the windows here because that's pretty simple.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
But I was talking about like for the actual cockpit. Are we keeping it flush?
Straight up front was like this front center part was flush with the inner edge.
Oh, inner edge. Okay.
So
and
yeah, it would sit like right where I'm at.
Okay.
So it just has like these little fins coming out the front.
Right.
Then that first angle was I did 1x slopes, and then the next two I did the 2x1 slopes, and then just
So follow this line back, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is flush, but that's not. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the very front one is the offset back one, just so it has like some, the funky fin look to it almost.
Alright.
But yeah, not too difficult. Or you might, it's 2 blocks tall, so you might be able to do a 2x1 there.
Yeah, no, I'll fiddle, I guess. Now it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna dump all the blocks into my thingy.
I feel like this is gonna look really weird before it's done.
What is?
Well, even after it's done. Kind of what I kind of have sketched out for where Mega Miner would latch on.
Oh.
I mean, it'd work. It'd give it a decent chunk of security, but except for anything coming straight on or straight behind or below. But
it's not like we're planning to go to war with this thing.
yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's too bulky for it, but at the same time it kind of goes with the rest of the design that's going on underneath. Really, as it is now, it is 1 block shorter than the bottom of the nacelles.
Oh, okay.
Just like, okay. Doesn't look bad, it's just weird.
Sure.
Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, we're going to stick you. We're going to go not that way or that way. We're going to go that way. So that way it looks better. Aha. Wolek. Damn it, asteroids, I'm trying to build here.
It said no.
Zoobadoo bop. Zoobadoo bop. Zoopity bop bop. Never know what you're gonna get with us.
Well, you know, it's at least going to be entertaining.
True. Very true. Do 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 do.
But it's like, I would totally do that event. It'd be so much fun, I think.
Yeah.
Like, just you know, just a weekend of who cares?
Yep. I like those weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I can't really have them anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. It'd be awesome. Thing is, I would need a garage to build it in.
True. I've got all the tools, I just don't have a garage.
Well, tools are a start. Because those could be expensive if nobody has tools.
Oh, yeah. I've got, not including my cart, because that was a big chunk of it, but
Right, well, cart's useful, though.
about, well, no, because I got the compressor now, so yeah, about probably $1,500-$1,600 worth of tools.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I got my own compressor. Well, technically speaking, it's my wife's as a wedding present, but I'm the only one with air tools right now.
It's a team effort.
Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna be like, no, you can't use it.
Mine, back off.
Master plate. Well, that didn't take long.
What?
We got about 10 grand worth of steel plate again.
Oh, yeah, no, I told you our steel processing is awesome.
Yeah.
It's, like, seriously awesome. I love our steel processing.
Do 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 do. Bing, bing. Ah, good old Crazy Frog. It's almost done, almost there on this side anyways. Let's see what I want to do with it. It's kind of hard to see something until you actually have the box built. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'll try and build the whole one side so I can kind of look at it and be like, do I want it or do I want to do something else?
How bad do you want it?
It just looks so bulky. I don't know. I don't know. That's the same height as those.
Where else is there glass on this ship other than on our sides and then the front?
Sides in the cockpit. I mean, as of right now, that's really it.
As of right now.
That's it.
Because I've just framed in. I haven't welded any of it, but I've framed in all the glass spots.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Remember, does that line up? Yes, yes, it does. All right. Next question, since regarding Windows, do we want Windows on the maintenance deck?
Why would we need Windows on the maintenance deck?
I'm just asking because that's where the bottom version of what's happening up here ends up being.
I don't think so. I don't think we need it.
Leave it as pure armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, because I think we need to protect that stuff.
Probably a good idea. It's just, it feels too tall to me, like too bulky for this.
Where are we looking?
Down underneath.
What is this for?
Like this is where Mega Miner would dock. Just because of how big it is.
Do you need me to bring Mega Miner over here so we can compare?
No, because this is about how long it would be. I mean, the bottom flat surface would be about 5 blocks wide. And then it ends up being like 5 blocks tall, so you're just getting a little bit of coverage.
True. Honestly, it doesn't seem that bad considering it's right at the back, kind of covered by the engine pods.
True. It just feels weird to me.
I mean, it probably really doesn't need
maybe
much side protection since we do have those pods there.
That's true.
I mean, you could, even if you just left this pointy part here to keep it wide, but took that off, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
Give it a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I mean, it'll be a little bit more exposed than everything else underneath, but works for me. Grind all the pieces I just built.
It won't take you that long.
No. Not with this thing.
I'm gonna go check on thruster components.
Okie dokie.
There's enough for one.
Enough for one.
One thruster. We have enough for one thruster. Oh boy. That steel plate was taking a while.
Well, it was at the time.
And then that episode where I was, you disappeared and I just said, screw it, I'm gonna fix the problem.
Oh, yeah. Came back, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, you came back and we had 4 assemblers and arc furnaces and this and that and the other thing, and 2 sides of Bertha were done, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Hamamama. I'll run out of inventory. Put it in here.
What'd you go and do that for?
Leave you on for the moment. Transfer some there. There we go. Now, there you go. Let's use. Come back.
But did you need Mega Miter down there for reference, or do you got
Nah.
Alright.
Oh, Oh, that's right. My suit energy was low. That would have been a fail.
Okay, I think I'm gonna convert Assembler 4 to doing thrusters as well.
Okay. Works for me.
But it's also still focused on steel, so it's not going as fast as Master.
Okay. Do. There's that. You know you're getting close to being done with a build when you're redesigning things on the fly.
Yeah. You're getting into the nitpicking stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll roll with that.
Okay, we actually for once have a decent amount of uranium in the base.
Woohoo! Should probably add some to the big reactor if we haven't already.
I did. I
Okay.
checked. It has 1 day's plural of fuel time.
Alrighty then. Seems kind of random, but
Yeah, it was just a
whatever.
slight issue. Whatever. So it's got one, full day, which means probably like what, 4 episodes for us.
Probably.
Now, granted, I think also it's partly because I think the large ship is hooked up and it's helping to power things. But still.
Yeah. We'll roll with that. I like that. That looks good.
Do we have a plan for getting from the cockpit down to the hangar deck?
Yes.
Okay.
There's going to be some staircases because there's actually essentially 3 levels in the back area. There's I guess there's only... Before when I was originally doing there was 3, but now there's just 1. Kind of weird. But yeah, there'll be a... Or no, I guess technically there are 3. It's just 2 of them are in one room, like it's a 1 block difference catwalk setup.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. But yes, that has been worked out, just not... Whoa.
Alright, meteors inbound.
So I noticed.
Holy poop. That was close.
I'm currently behind the safety of the nacelles.
I'm behind the safety of our rock. Or what's left of it, anyway.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's try how on me. I have a lot on me. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna dump some of you off. I'm gonna grind the rest of you down. Ba-da-da-da.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Reactor 2 isn't even powered right now.
Oh?
Oh, I was moving the scout ship.
Gotcha.
I only have 1 in 3 online. Reactor 2 is right now not powered.
Gotcha. Come back, steel plate. Oh, gotcha.
In other news, I do believe the receiving dock is no, never mind. It's almost empty. It's very, very close to empty.
Cool.
Yeah. Which means another mining mission could possibly be on the horizon. Though I really don't know what we need.
Yeah.
Since we have a buttload of uranium, though we could always use more uranium, honestly.
True.
Especially with a large ship in the construction.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum, lots of gold, cobalt, nickel, silicon, silver, lots of iron.
Yay, iron.
Lots of iron.
Iron.
It's like an iPhone for Ron.
I felt really old the other day.
Really?
One of our younger dishwashers, like he's probably, I don't know, 15, somewhere in there.
Oh man.
Or no.
I already see where this is going.
Yeah, like can't quite drive yet, stuff like that. But out of nowhere, started singing just randomly started singing the Kim Possible theme song.
Okay.
Just out of the blue, it's like, God damn it. That shit, I'm pretty sure that went offline before you were old enough to know what Kim Possible was.
Yeah.
It's like, stop making me feel old. I'm not that old.
No, what's funny was I was with a coworker yesterday who's I think 19.
Okay.
Doesn't know who Chris Farley is.
Oof.
My name is Matt Foley, and I'm a motivational speaker.
Yes.
Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy.
Yes. Just
Living
yes.
in a van down by the river. Rolling doobies.
Yes.
Chris Farley was a good one.
Indeed.
So it's weird. This is like the first episode I just don't feel productive. Mainly because I'm waiting on the damn refinery. Like I've fixed things, but it's just like I've been most of the other episodes I'm like mining, welding, doing random whatevers. Nope, this one is just floating around. Doo-doo-doo.
Whatever works.
Yep. Alright. I hope there's enough fuel on here now, meaning that she's been hooked up for a while. Oh yeah, that'd be an affirmative. There's a lot of fuel on the welding ship. It will never need to be refueled again, I think.
That
Actually,
much,
it's probably not true, but still.
Say it's welding ship.
Sure, we use the welding ship a lot.
That we do.
And for good reason.
True. large portion of Bertha would not be done right now if we had.
That is true.